Chief Stone sits down with Lantern TV.
More construction coming to campus.
And what's coming up in Buckeye sports? That's all right here on Lantern News Now. Thank you for joining us. I'm Elizabeth Suarez.
And I'm Jamela Muhammad. You're watching Lantern News Now.
Ohio State's Chief of Police, Craig Stone, has been with the Ohio State University Police Division for almost 3 years. Lantern TV's Shannon M. Litton is in studio today to tell us more about this exclusive interview.
Thanks, Elizabeth. It's not a job, it's a career. That's how Chief Stone described what being a police officer is all about. I sat down with him late last week to find out why he wanted to become a police officer, what keeps him motivated, and what policing at Ohio State looks like in the wake of national tension between citizens and police.
Do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. Who better to embody this quote than OSU PD Chief Craig Stone?
Well, the day starts before I even get here.
Chief Stone has been a police officer for the last 33 years. His motivation?
The students. The students help drive me. You know, a lot of students, this is their first time away from home. They may make mistakes, and we're here to help them.
Chief Stone is present at a variety of events throughout the year. He loves interacting with students. He's also a part of the Chat with Chief program, which is where he holds
office hours in the union.
But let's rewind. Where did this story begin?
Ooh, the academy. That's going way back. This is my academy class graduation picture. We were the 64th recruit class, the Columbus Division of Police Academy.
Chief Stone became a police officer for two simple reasons.
Be involved in the community and help people.
Believe it or not, Chief Stone didn't start thinking about joining the force until he was an adult. It was Mary Moyer, his supervisor at a previous job, that encouraged him to get his bachelor's degree and to become a police officer.
Very supportive. Yeah, it's an amazing lady.
One of his accomplishments during his first year as chief was to initiate additional police diversity training.
You look at what's happening across the country, we don't have those problems here. But as a police department, you don't want to be stagnant. You want to stay current, making sure we value and respect diversity and treat people fairly according to the constitutional rights.
Chief Stone and I were able to talk about how police relations at Ohio State are different than those we see around the country. He says it's because
quite a few of our officers are OSU graduates. They understand what it is to be a student. We're proactive to get out and engage the campus community and get to know the students.
For Lantern TV, I'm Shannon M. Litton.
The Oval and Mirror Lake won't be the only areas under construction on campus this summer. Postle Hall, home to the College of Dentistry, will undergo renovations beginning on July 1st. Ohio State Energy Partners will be improving the building's utilities and look, which will cost $3.9 million. The project is expected to last over a year.
Ohio State students identify themselves in many ways: white, African American, Hispanic, Latino, Asian, Indigenous. But what about those students who identify as mixed, belonging to more than one ethnicity or race? Where do they go for support on campus? Lantern TV reporter Shannon M. Litton has more.
There is no denying the fact that Ohio State is a predominantly white institution. According to the statistical summary put out by Ohio State, minorities made up only 16.4% of the student body in 2012. Whereas they now make up 19.8% of our student population. Deep within the minority population on campus are mixed heritage students who currently make up a little over 3% of our students. So, who are these mixed heritage Buckeyes? I went to the main oval to find out.
I'm in the business school, and the business school is predominantly white males and international Asian students. I guess it's weird not to be in a classroom setting but not have anyone else that you can relate to, I guess.
I went onto the Multicultural Center website and found many resources tailored at specific minorities, but unfortunately, a mixed heritage category was missing from the website. What I did find, however, was an event that is put on once a month at the Multicultural Center, and it is called Mixed Heritage Dialogue.
When I envisioned this group, I envisioned just a bunch of people talking about their experiences and how they can exist and better themselves in the world around them.
I hope that this space is a means for mixed heritage people to experience catharsis about the issues that they're having that they can't really talk to about with their friends who aren't mixed.
The Mixed Heritage Buckeyes meet on the first Wednesday of every month at 4:30. For Lantern TV, I'm Shannon M. Litton.
Mixed Heritage Buckeyes meetings are open to everyone, and they encourage all students, regardless of their identity, to become a part of the conversation. For more information surrounding future meetings, you can visit the Multicultural Center website at mcc.osu.edu.
With finals coming up and the libraries filling up, you might be looking for a new place to study, and we've got you covered. If you want a breath of fresh air while studying, check out the Architecture Library. Located at the top of Knowlton Hall, it has both indoor and outdoor study spaces. The Wexner Center for the Arts hosts exhibits and films, but is also home to one of the most quiet libraries on campus. To get to the Fine Arts Library, follow the north-south walkway and you'll find the door with the library's name. Although it's not the easiest to find, if you're looking for quiet, you'll be rewarded. Smith Laboratory on North Campus is a great spot if you really want to get settled in and focus in silence. The first floor has a cone-like tower with study pods inside so you can get comfortable.
I will definitely be checking out some of those study spots this weekend.
I know, this semester just flew by. I can't believe it's already the end of the school year.
I know, it's bittersweet, but I won't miss finals, so. Now let's check in with Lantern TV reporter Joe Matz for an update on the past week in politics. Joe?
Thanks, Elizabeth. On Friday night, the U.S., Britain, and France launched airstrikes on Syrian targets. This attack, led by the U.S., was in response to the suspected chemical weapons strike on Syrian civilians near Damascus. With the stated purpose of preventing further use of chemical weapons, the strike targeted 2 facilities and a research center, all involved in the production of chemical weapons. Afterward, President Trump tweeted, "Mission accomplished." According to the New York Times, James Mattis, Trump's Secretary of Defense, wanted the president to get congressional approval, which he did not. Critics in Congress have raised concern that there is no overarching strategy for U.S. involvement in Syria, but Mattis's major concern was that this airstrike could trigger a response from Syria's close allies, Russia and Iran. Russia has since condemned the attacks, but has not taken further action, and most U.S. politicians think that a response from Russia is unlikely. Sunday night, ABC aired an interview with former FBI Director James Comey, promoting his new tell-all memoir. Comey was fired by Trump last May for his mishandling of the Clinton email scandal. The interview and book triggered a dramatic war of words between the president and the former FBI director. Comey made it clear that he thinks Trump is ethically unfit to be president and urged voters to vote their values in 2020. Comey, in an uncharacteristic style for an FBI prosecutor, also made comments about the president's appearance. Trump quickly responded to the book on Twitter, calling James Comey a slimeball and suggesting that he deserved jail time. On Wednesday morning, President Trump announced that CIA Director Mike Pompeo had secret meetings with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. The meeting reportedly went smoothly, and Trump has said that he plans on meeting with Kim Jong-un. This comes after the North Korean leader visited China and said he was committed to denuclearization, but would only do so if South Korea and the U.S. create an atmosphere of peace and stability. Now, let's check in with the sports desk.
Thanks, Joe. Full slate of Buckeye sports on tap for this weekend. Women's tennis continues through Big Ten play with a matchup with Illinois on Friday and Northwestern on Sunday. Softball plays host to a 3-game series on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with Northwestern and Michigan State. Softball plays host to a 3-game series Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with Michigan State. And baseball will be doing the same with Indiana over the weekend. Track and field is hosting the Jesse Owens Classic all day Saturday and Sunday.
That's all we have for you this week on Lantern News Now. As a graduating senior, I want to thank our viewers for watching Lantern TV. It's been such a privilege to tell stories about the Ohio State community for the past 2 years. I might be leaving campus, but it will always have a special place in my heart. Thanks for tuning in, whether it's every week or if this is the first time. It means a lot to us as aspiring broadcasters. So for the last time, thanks for watching and for the support over the years. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and follow us on social media to keep up to date with Ohio State news. Have a great summer, Buckeyes.